Did they restate what is expected in positive terms? Provide instruction for an acceptable replacement behavior? If they did, yes, check yes or check no. And three, lastly, did they provide positive reinforcement, descriptive feedback when the child begins behaving appropriately? Check yes or no. So you're going to tally the responses on this sheet. So if all yeses, three, you have at the bottom of 3 and then 0 for no. If, this is what's confusing, if a teacher uses one of the strategies, they can mark a yes, and the other two they did not, the final score is going to be no. So if you have any no's, your final score is a no. Is that clear? Okay. So this information will help you know what makes an incident and how to separate incidents for behavior. So things that might not be clearly defined. So if, for instance, a child's prolonged crying starts in circle time, that's one incident. If it continues in the centers, that's a second incident, and you're going to record it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So here we go again. And the scoring guidance can be found in your manual, pages 58 to 60. So these, again, are the essential strategies that you want to see following an incident of challenging behavior in the classroom. SB3 does not provide positive attention or positive descriptive feedback. Does not have to happen immediately after, but you want to make sure that it does happen at some point to score yes. So an example of challenging behavior might be a child cries because they don't want to go to circle. They'd like to go to centers instead. So the teacher says, first we'll go to circle, and then you can go to centers. So the teacher redirects. When the child goes to circle, they say, oh, great job moving to circle time, good work. And then, so they've used all the essential strategies in that case. Okay. If you know you're entering a class that has a lot of challenging behaviors, you may want to make a few copies of this, because for each separate incident that occurs, you want to be able to score the incident, whether or not the teacher used all 3 of these essential strategies, and mark it for each different time. Oh, and I should add, these essential strategies do not have to be sequential, but as long as they're happening. So here's some additional strategies. These are not used for scoring, but they are good for coaching. So additional strategies would be when the challenging behavior occurs, the child is reminded of the posted behavior expectations. Just awesome to do that. And for indicator 8, we know that we want our teachers bringing our students back over to classroom rules to refer them to. B, teacher responds to challenging behavior by stating a natural or logical consequence and following through with the stated actions. Well, if you don't line up line up to go outside, you're not going to be able to go and play. That's logical. You're not being punished, but first we have to line up, and then we can go outside. C, teacher provides support to children who are angry or upset by assisting them in problem solving related to the challenging behavior. Oh, I see that you're really angry. What can we do to fix it? So, good additional strategies. If they score no, we know that that's an area that we need to coach. But again, it's not an item that we would add into the scoring. Any questions on that? All right, I think we're ready. Take out your scoring sheet for number 32. And we're going to practice. We're going to see a 4-minute video, and we want to know how does the teacher respond to the challenging behavior. I should note that no restraining takes place. The teacher just blocks the child, and she holds the cabinet. Just give you a heads up. All right, ready? Everybody has their paper out? Here we go.